죽돌인가?
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And already we're underway here. And he's in on goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's gone looking for safety. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
In he goes again. Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Pullet gets into a good position. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Bellingham. Bergomi. Seedorf. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spread it left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot. Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened. A momentary lapse, mercilessly.
아, 이것도 있네.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three.
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Eze. And that could well leave a mark. DiMarco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ball is over the line. And here's Mbappe, Mohamed Salah, played back. Pull it. Eze could try cutting inside here.
오,
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the best shoots! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Modric. He is through here. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, cracking ball.
어,
Big chance! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Dembele. He's in a great position here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he shoots! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Rice. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe! Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
수행심 없는 게 좀 아쉽긴 하네.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal. Beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. And as you can see, we've already started here. The electric Alphonso Davies constantly clocked amongst the... Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No way through, so he's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Tevez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he was given the time and room initially
야,
to hold on to
터치.
the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's definitely not his best. Davis. Not the most
까비.
passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caceres. And it's Caceres. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. Eze. Looks to the other side. And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caceres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise the resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Modric. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Eze goes steaming forward. Great vision. Lovely ball. Goes for a shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting. And the finish! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Stood up well to him there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tevez. Half an hour played now. Tevez. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Eze. That's a sharp pass. Little doubt.
야, 퇴장, 투자.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Araujo. And it's Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. Modric. So what can they make of this? Turns back here, probably the best option. Davis. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Salah. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's forced to go back. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Totti. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Guendouzi. Now it's Tevez. Davis, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Totti. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Davis. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a picnic. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. And here's Gullit. And he's heaved it away. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then.
야, 그걸 피해버리네.
Araujo. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank. noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Caceres, just about up to the hour now. Modric conjures time and space where few can. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Salah. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great ball, and he's in here.
아,
Boca Juniors can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Guendouzi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Mbappe.
야, 터치야. 참.
Nicely aimed pass. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one.
야, 와, 저게 태클 나이스라고?
Got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Tevez. He's a sharp little ball here. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wrong. Davis. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
하하,
Well
참.
played, well stopped. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Davis.
야,
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Caceres. That's very neat. Well, that's a clever-looking ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lampard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Tevez.
어,
Roberto Baggio. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vinicius Junior is the team's great visionary. And he's going to have his name taken. He has a look up. And this is Neymar.
아,
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Now it's Hullet. Salah.
아이고,
Purring through the gears. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, this is a Latini!
오,
It's
좋았다.
hit the post. And he's whipped it across. Beckenbauer clears it away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gattuso touches it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Beckenbauer. And it's Hullet. Out to the left it goes. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gattuso. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's there's the shot! The most accurate pass. Eze puts his foot on the gas. There's the delivery. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
오,
Latini conjures time and space where few can.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Beckenbauer, distributed tidily. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. He's in a great position here. Bellingham! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
아,
Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Swings it across.
오, 야, 잠깐만. 오,
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Bullet looking understandably energised after his goal. He's had a shot! Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Salah. Beckenbauer. Over to the left. Mbappe. Oh, that's great feet. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
야, 드사이 좋다.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now there's a fine ball. Pull it. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
야, 큰일 났다.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Araujo. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Hullet. Here's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Skip. And the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 17.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Il numero 4.
He's had it nicked
Wow,
away.
huge.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Now Seedorf. Rafinha. And he lines up a up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a nice idea,
Hey.
but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. He's having a shot! And he should have made it four.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this. He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Lampard. Semenyo. Figo. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good run down the left. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Figo. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo. Figo. And it's Figo. Now Semenyo. Figo. No, he's not getting any further than that. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha chasing after it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Ronaldo. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. stood his ground strongly. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's been won straight back. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their...
오. 저 꽁 감독을 쓰네.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Out to the left it goes. Plays it across.
아비? 오!
And the keeper has
Abi.
reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Right card. And it's Tonali. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Eze. No way through, so back it comes.
야, 너무 멀리 가는 거 아니니?
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Eze. Nice control. Beckenbauer. Eze. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full... And Hullet!
야, 이걸?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Bastoni. Still goalless at the moment. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Makalele wins the duel this time. Knocks it out wide. It's Makalele. Beckenbauer. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Opts to play it back. He's in a good position here.
아, 까비.
Kvaratskhelia. So what can they make of this? Tonali. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And he's picked out the run. Kvaratskhelia, here's onto this. Decent chance!
어우, 위험해.
It's out for a goal kick. Araujo. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Xabi Alonso stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Bullet! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Nice physical challenge. Makalele is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that's fabulous.
아, 까비, 까비, 까비.
Corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Eze plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Xabi Alonso. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Eze. Azar.
절로 가면, 절로 가면 안 돼.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, such a clever touch. Kvaratskhelia had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's having
Abi.
a shot! That's going to go a long way. And the first half is done. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. So, third quarter of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Driving on and making good progress. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Bellingham. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Beckenbauer. Pullet.
아, 까비.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Grealish. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pullet. Makaleli. That's Eze. Eze. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 3, Tonali. Coming on the field, number 11.
And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough arrives at last! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager
아,
would see
까비.
an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Looking to play him in. Bojan Krkic going face-to-face with his great rival. Kakitani!
아, 잘한다.
Brilliantly!
Really look sharp there.
무슨 무게인진 모르겠지만 잘하네.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Swept in. So that's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Very nicely done. The referee's awarded a free.
안녕하세요. 지레님 포맨입니다. 즐거운 주말 보내셔요.
아, 진수님 안녕하세요.
Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, there's
진수님도
something to cope with a pacey
즐거운 주말 보내세요.
been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. It's Asa! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
페이즈 전날은 3무 12패가 디폴트였는데 지금 4승 1패. 지구가 멸망하는 날이 온 걸까요?
지구가 멸망하는 게 아니고 실력이 그만큼 늘으셨다고 생각하셔도 되지 않을까요?
Now it's Kakitani. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
아, 나이스.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Looking for options for movement. And this is Kakitani. been drilled in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
아, 안 되나.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
스윗하시군요. 후후후.
Teammates can look to in all times.
아니, 지금 제가 느끼기에는
Great ball and the shot.
이게 지금
They have stolen level at the last.
이번 패치는 랜덤 매칭이 아닌 것 같긴 하거든요.
Sumptuous.
Mito Hollyhock are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them
아,
to
까비.
convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
아, 이건 했어도 업사이드.
Square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Makaleli. Great vision. Now can he find a finish? Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the uprights. Oh, what a
랜덤 매칭이 아닌 것 같고 지금 가까운 사람 위주로 이렇게 잡아주는 것 같은데 근데 4승 1무 뭐 물론 이제
well, that was good.
바로
Terrific
DB
advertisement for a
1 됐던 분들이 다 지금 DB 3부터 시작하니까 완전 초반은 랜덤이 맞다고 생각하는데 어쨌든 다 DB1 찍으셨던 분들이잖아요. 근데 거기서 몇 승? 3승 4승 1패? 저는 실력이 그만큼 늘었다고 생각이 듭니다.
아직도 모르겠는데 첫 주 랜덤 매칭이 더 쉬운 거예요? 아니면 랜덤 매칭이 아닌 게 더 쉬운 거예요?
그거는 이제 상대
기준에서용 세미콜론 세미콜론.
DB3 기준에서는 랜덤 매칭이 훨씬 어렵죠. 훨씬 어렵죠. 훨씬. 어우, 이분 레알 단일이네요. 저번 그러니까 보통 1900 이상 가시는 분들은 랜덤 매칭이 훨씬 쉬울 거고요. 특히나 DB2, DB1 간신히 찍거나 뭐 이 정도 하시는 분들은
지렌님 안녕하세요.
아, JP님 안녕하세요. DB1 찍먹이나 DB2 아니면 DB3 이런 분들은 랜덤 매칭이 훨씬 어렵죠. 반다이크 뽑았다고요? 반다이크
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the
일단
next 2 hours,
축하드립니다. 뭐 반다이크 상대해보면은 확실히 좀 빡세긴 하거든요.
certainly matters.
반다이크 기초 원패스페 두쟁심 고난도까지는 확정인데
원패스페 투쟁 고난도.
Well and truly set.
아우, 좋은 거 많이 주시네.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
나머지 하나 백스핀이랑 바감차 중 무엇 줄지 고민이네요.
둘 중에 하나를 꼭 달아야 된다면은 저 같으면은 백로를 달겠어요. 저 같으면은.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half. Something that has
Chance for a shot! And he's done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the
난로가 달려있나요? 저기 요번 반다이크?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed.
어우,
with
나이스.
that.
감사합니다. 반디이크 반대발 정확도 둘 다 높음이긴 한데 상대방 뚝배기에 따라 왼쪽에 쓸 때도 있을 것 같은데 가감차 말고 백스핀 주면 될까요?
아니,
난로 달려 있습니다.
난로는 달려 있고, 근데 저 같으면 어쨌든 난로를 줄 거, 저거 뭐야, 백로를 줄 것 같긴 해요. 네. 지금 여기 튀랑도 이제 오른발 이제 높음이잖아요. 근데 가감차할 일이 얼마나 있을까? 잘 모르겠네. 저는 센터백이 그 뭐냐,
고난도도 줘야겠죠.
고난도는 줘야죠. 예.
Well, it was probably for him the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
일단 필수 수비 기트들은 무조건 준 다음에 그 다음에 남으면 이제 패스 쪽 주시면 되고.
Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's
까비.
never outsmarted. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers.
플레이 스타일마다 다르겠지만은 저는 센터백으로 롱패스를 좀 자주 하는 편이거든요. 그래서
감사합니다. 어제 뽑아놓고 이제 키트 달아서 쓸 거라 급한 질문이었습니다.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played over towards the opposite flank. Pull it. And it's Makaleli. Now it's pull it.
수비수로 롱패스 할 때 가감차 스릴이
Well seen.
별로 없죠, 아무래도.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. And shifted it to the flank.
까비.
때 싶어서 고민 중이었습니다.
Great ball and he's in here. Big chance. He scored. And there's the goal they've been looking
롱패스 할 때 바감 쓸 일이 있다.
piercing and with pinpoint accuracy.
근데 높음 정도면은 그래도 뭐 완벽한 저거 뭐냐 양발은 아니지만 그 정도면 수비에서는 뭐 괜찮다고 생각을 해서.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Dieter. It may be tempting to sit on.
반다이크 맘 앞에도 달려 있어서 백로패까지 달면 좋긴 하겠네요.
그게 지금 저거 지금 저 클롭감도 이거 지금 클롭이 아닌가?
Offside that time.
클롭이었던 것 같은데. 이것 때문에 한 거잖아요. 여기에 빌드업 저기 레이카르트 있으면은 진짜 좋긴 할 텐데.
Coming up to half time, leading and things are looking pretty good.
나 거기 아니었는데.
Interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Eze.
반다이크 패스 수치가 한 70 정도 나왔던 것 같은데
That was well played. Well
다음 주에 나오는 친구들이 한 80대 나오는 것 같더라고요.
The movement is slick.
NL로 저거 해보는 것도 괜찮을 것 같긴 한데
Able to hold on this time. Makaleli. Oh, this looks sharp. That pass has been well into.
버디 살리받은 키 큰 수비 없어서 전 들어갔는데 키 큰 수비수 없어도 뚝배기 유저 상대로 괜찮을까요? 다음 주는 백현이라 기다.
근데 아무래도 반다이크가 그 뚝 수비하기는 훨씬 좋긴 하죠, 확실히. 네. 근데 저는 뚝보다는, 그러니까,
Some first half thoughts?
음,
Well, I think things have worked out
지금
so
보시면은,
far, Peter. If it
얘
ain't broke, don't fix
182,
it. So I think the
얘
manager has to
184,
resist change
얘
at this stage.
188,
It has been a
요렇게
remarkable
하고 있는데,
contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half time.
그냥 제 생각에는 이제,
We're off again.
진짜 막 콜러 같은 애 나오면은, 아무리 뭐 반다이크고 뭐고 해도,
Always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
뚝배기에 취약할 수밖에 없거든요.
Tries to play it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Great chance. Relentless.
근데
Just
또 뚝배기 하는
relentless.
유저가 또 그렇게 많지도 않고, 뭐 물론 뭐 많다고 하면 많을 수도
They
있겠지만,
have their boots,
저는
but Bruce always
그것보다는
knows.
그냥
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed.
발밑을
Executed it
더
smoothly.
신경 쓴
Great
타입이라.
movement here, and the pass was perfect.
저도 본게는 그 아라오후 2번 D랑 쓰고 있어서 공아위생 하나 보험용으로 데리고 다닙니다.
음,
Control.
아, 까비.
By the keeper. Certainly earned his keep there.
아라우, 티랑, 하위센.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a
이
contest
정도면은
to
뭐,
rely on.
좋네요. 예.
To work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
아하 발밑 좋은 수비수 좋아하시는군요.
예, 저는 그러니까 빠르고 속도, 순발력 이렇게 나오고 이런 수비들을 더 좋아해요. 예.
Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Vinicius Junior does well to get it back. And it's Bellingham. And he's worked it through.
옵사이드.
Owen gets flagged offside.
아무래도 상대 격수들이 저런 방금 이분도 이제 ON이지만 또 저런 거 쓰는 분들이 더 많다 보니까
Always scanning the pitch for targets. And that interception was most necessary.
평상시는 하위세는 무조건 벤치이고 본게는 비가라오후 드사이 2번 D랑 300 씁니다.
Defense skims one in and he shoots. Goal! It could be
아라우, 사이치랑
more needed.
이면은 뭐 충분한 것 같긴 하네요. 그 정도면. 네.
And a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
까비.
We've just seen the perfect example.
So is this the start of a comeback? Howson. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Bale. And it's Bellingham. Here's Makaleli. Pepe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide.
백켄.
Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Bellingham. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well played. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Bale. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Pull it.
아, 까비.
Bellingham.
현질 복귀해서 몇 달은 캠 안에서 참다가 다 너무 옛날 선수라 재미가 없어서 11월 질라탄 때 현질 시작하니 한 주도 안 쉬고 하는 중입니다. 이제 진짜 철제해야겠습니다.
근데 진짜 뽑기도 좀 중독이에요, 확실히.
Desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention.
이 하다 보면은 진짜 계속 하고 싶거든요.
Lay in store.
That's been cut out, well played.
조금 절제가
It's clear to see.
필요하다고 느끼셨다면은
With that.
Well, that's
이제는
simple miscalculation.
스쿼드 어느 정도 찼으면은 이제 비어있는 쪽 위주로만
Looked promising for a moment, but
그리고
it came to nothing.
웬만하면은 계정은 하나만 하시고
Promising position. Great challenge, time to perfection.
아, 까비.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Fired deep towards the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Makaleli. The final 5 minutes. Beckenbauer. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! He has done it! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So now the difference is 3. And he's onside! Time added on will be 2 minutes. Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. And that is as far as it goes.
맞아요. 오랜만 뽑기라 부족 봄에 선수 뽑고 싶어 새벽 내내 아른거려서 항상 잠다 들어가서 거의 전장만 계정 하나만 하는 건 이미 늦었지만 이제 한 계정만 현질하겠습니다.
계정 하나만. 그리고 또 요새 꽁복들도 뭐 디비전 지금 이제 다시 10만 등으로 내려왔잖아요. 요거는 대회야 주는 것 같던데. 그런 거 할 때 이제 걔네들 받은 거 위주로만 해도 즐기기에는 무리가 없다고 생각을 해서 이게 역잡 측돌이잖아. 역잡은 화장실 좀 갔다 시작할게요.
실력 부족으로 두 계정과 어울리는 거 하니 둘 다 하기엔 시간이 부족해서 TV에서 더 무솔나가서 이번 그릴리시는 못 받았지만 대회와는 가능할 것 같습니다.
그게 그릴리시는 뭐 5만 등이었다면서요. 5만 등은 거의 DB 1 찍어야 되는 걸로 알고 있었는데 그거는 조금 빡셌던 것 같아요, 확실히.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, we're about
Oh.
to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
아, 까비.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too many
아,
bodies
이거
in the way,
그쪽
Peter.
말고.
Now it's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Mohamed Salah, and he's on it. It's Salah! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
아싸.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Knocks it into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Thuram clears it away. Nedved. Chance!
와우.
He's got it all! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
오,
Ball's gone
위험하다.
astray. Short changes him with that pass. Nedved. Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's having a shot! They've done it! And they're back in front! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Eze. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a...
스르르님 영상 참고해서 만드신 것도 점검 시간에 봤습니다. 그것도 자주 보면 도움되겠죠.
아, 그거 진짜 근데
To be expected, Peter.
뭐 별로 주목은 못 받았는데
Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to
그거
do.
보고 나서 하면은 경기 게임이 진짜 느려지게 보이거든요.
This is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
그러면은
Gotta be quick to recover this.
되게 좀 아마 침착하게
Half-time, leading and
하실 수 있을 거예요. 그게 근데 조금 약간 처음에 적응 안 될 수도 있는데
Eze is
그거 보고 나서 바로 게임 한번 해보면은 왜 그걸 만들었는지 이해는 되실 거거든요.
He's right to be disappointed.
Kaka.
저도 그리고 실제로 그게 위닝 2019 때 그분이 만들었던 영상인데 그때 저도 그거 영상 보고 도움을 되게 많이 받았어요.
Must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's a good ball. Kaka receives it in a good position here.
오,
And here's Messi. And Messi! Really look sharp there.
시간 혹시 괜찮으시면은 한번 보고 한번 게임 한번 해보세요.
Pass, but can he get there?
아,
And it's Bellingham. He's looking wide. And that's been drilled in. Real chance!
즐겨찾기 해왔는데 자주 봐야겠습니다. 2024 버전으로 만들어주셔서 감사합니다. 반응 없다고 하시지만 저 같은 유저들이 은근 봤을 겁니다.
Indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
혹시 그거 보고 경기 해보셨어요? 그거 보고 바로 경기 들어가면은
3-1.
진짜 다른데.
So off we go once more. Nesta. That's a little off.
아, 까비.
Yeah. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. Makaleli is one of those players who's
네, 바로 들어가봤죠. 진짜 고수가 덜 무섭더라고요.
아, 체감이 되셨다면 다행입니다.
a lovely bit of skill. Bellingham.
야, 줄 데 없어.
And it's Bergamy.
And he's searching and he shoots! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram cuts it out.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Salah. Now can he find a finish?
에헤이.
It's a goal kick. And it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...
오, 한국 팀으로 하시네요. 오, 대박. 포메이션이 근데 특이하다. 3-1-4? 이거는 포톱이니까 역잡으로 해야겠네, 이거는.
삽고 수인다.
12전에서 저렇게 한국 팀을 한다는 거는 지금 뭐 시즌 초반이긴 하지만 아마 DB1까지는 뭘 어떻게 해도 찍을 수 있다는 자신감이 있으니까 한국 팀으로 하시지 않을까요?
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
아비?
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shoots! It's there! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great vision, and this is Son Heung-min.
Oh, sweet feet.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Picked out brilliantly, takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball, good take. He's one-on-one! Mbappe! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the...
Oh, smashing header! (3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shots!
아이고, 펜스를 안 눌렀다. 펜스를 안 눌렀어.
Mbappe clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Makelele. Now he's got space here. Hullet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
패스 눌러도 패스가 안 나갈 때가 있던데 그건 패드 문제가 아니라 서버 문제겠죠.
그거는 또 서버 문제가 아니고 그냥 eFootball 문제라고 봐야 될 것 같아요. 네. 슛 분명히 눌렀는데 안 눌릴 때가 있고 패스 눌렀는데 안 눌릴 때가 있고 그러는 게 그게 근데 이제 AI랑 할 때도 그런 현상이 나타나거든요. 그런 거 보면은 뭔가 얘네가 패치를 잘못해갖고 그래서 그런 것 같아요.
Hwang Hee-chan. That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. Lee Kang-in! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball goes in. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Has a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
까비.
It's become a case of men against boys. And this is Son Heung-min by Jun-ho. He has found the way through. Played in. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's one-on-one, surely! He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about...
Chance for a shot! Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's a good ball. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This possibly the last play of the half. Lee Kang-in plays it short. And he shoots! Mbappe. Eze. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Great chance! Can he get it through? And it's face to face with the keeper. There is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade?
Big chance! He's got a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Still trying to make a game of this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Hullet.
어우, 민재.
Kim Min-jae. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And he welcomes it in. Gida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
아, 근데 7골 정도 넣히면 나갈 법도 한데, 이분은 끈기가 정말 대단하시네요. 팀도 뭐 좋은 팀도 아니고 지금 한국 팀 갖고 하고 있는데, 약간 손풀기 느낌일까요?
Stood up well to him there. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang-in has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. That Has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence.
오, 민재.
Oh, this looks sharp. Makaleli. Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
And a chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
치렌님한테 한 수 배운다는 느낌으로 하시나 봅니다. 그런 마인드 가지기 쉽지 않지만 그런 마인드가 실력 향상에 도움 많이 될 것 같습니다.
Well played, well sorted out.
이거는
Is that the manager telling the forwards that
저도 지금
forward for now?
뭐 후반부터 조금 플레이가 바뀐 걸 눈치채신 분도 있을 수 있겠지만은
As high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Hullet. Shot could be on. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
뭐 공격 쪽에서 뭔가 저한테 배울 게 있다면은 뭐
Now it's Son Heung-min. Succumbs
지금
to
제가
pressure.
수비를 후반부터는 바꿨거든요.
And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Lee Kang-in. He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. He has a look up. Mbappe! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? Mohamed Salah. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Passes short and sharp. Not the most convincing of passes.
지금 하시는 게 뭐 별로 배울 마인 뭐 그런 건 아닌 것 같아요.
Now, and another try. Goal!
그냥 손풀기 하고 계신 걸로.
And it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something
그렇군요.
to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eze gets a foot in here. And here's Hullet. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Expertly cut out.
Happy.
Really nicely done. That has been cut short. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now he's off and running. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Hullet. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. Shot at goal!
아하,
Well, he
너무
got away
가까웠나?
because he was under pressure.
And this is Hullet. So much time and space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hwang Hee-chan. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! And again! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite...
맞겜 이기면은 DB2 다네요. 딱 맞겜 깔끔하게 이기자. 이것도 역작.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stern.
안녕하세요. 저도 그전 술 쓰는데 저는 가투소 측돌로 쓰고 있어요.
고트김님 안녕하세요.
We have already started here.
지금 이제 상대 전술 따라
He's a player that can hurt you in
바꿔보고
so
있거든요.
many ways.
And what might they be?
까비?
Well, he's got the power to bully defenders.
상대가 역긴이면은 지금 점유를 하고,
Most about him is
상대가 점유나 역잡이면은 역잡으로. 근데 지금 상대가 역잡인 것 같아서
That is good alertness.
역잡으로 바꿨어요.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and that pass
Happy.
just didn't quite work. That could spell trouble. Mohamed Salah, shot at goal! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Vieri. Thuram proves too strong, too smart.
이거 달려볼 걸 그랬다.
Somewhat less than
까비.
ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good-looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hullet. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a sharp pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very
아하,
different
거기
outcome
아닌데.
there.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found the way through. Raul looking here to chip it through. Rui Costa. And he's intervened well there.
오, 이건 위험하다.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Raul. Ernest. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's good vision. Dida claims comfortable. Pullet is herring after that one. It's been slipped through. It's Raul! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Robson! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Pullet. Bergobi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Eze. He's shifting through the gears here.
아, 까비.
Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Raul. No way through there. It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Over to the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Goes for a shot!
오, 오, 막았네.
Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chiellini attempts a clearance. Araujo. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eze. Clipped into space. Good ball, good take. Opts to play it back. Now it's Vieri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Busquets. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That was not done well. Now it's Raul. Great vision. Hernus is onto this. And we hit half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Busquets cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. There's the header!
아, 까비.
And that has been clubbed away. Looking for options for movement. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bergobi. Makaleli.
이야, 옷도 뭐야. 오, 옷도가 이렇게 좋았나?
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Mbappe. Eze. Played into the middle. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Adriano. And here's Mbappe. Hullet. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Oh, that's fabulous. Eze, he rises! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, really? And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains
46분이죠? 한 게임만 더 할까? 여기서 DB2 만나면은 그러면 확실히 랜덤 매칭 아니에요. 아, 아, 점유로 하시네요. 그럼 저는 또 역잡으로.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time.
오, 양쪽을 열고 하시네.
Only he can.
Absolutely. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Robertson. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
와,
As openings go, this is up there. Another
오, 나이스.
finish from Mr. Magnificent.
This could
야,
be
저 위치 넣기 힘든 위치인데.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Azar. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Drives it in. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Turan. Now it's Mbappe. Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
아, 쇼패스 줬어야 됐다.
Iniesta. Lyon have got it back and they'll have another go.
오, 저거 이쪽 중계 아닌 것 같긴 한데.
Mbappe. And this is Mohamed Salah. And this is Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expert.
오, 위험해, 위험해.
Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. And there's green grass ahead of him.
야, 블리트.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Azar.
Lyon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always
아, 오, 위험했다.
see his team move the
아,
ball.
양쪽 다 열고 하는 거 좋다.
But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Lyon have their second corner now. Iniesta plays it short. Lyon with another corner. Lyon have their third corner. Beckenbauer clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
아,
Opts for safety. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Looking for the run.
아, 패스가 살짝 아쉬웠다. 이제.
Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Xavi Alonso. It's a promising position. Iniesta. Half an hour played now. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
아, 까비, 까비, 까비.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
야, 야, 오다 줘.
Tries to play it through. He's well positioned here.
PK 아닙니까?
Interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hazard. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Gattuso. Eze. Smoothly does it. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover them.
He's having a go! Well seen.
오,
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hazard. Lyon finding their passes. He's picked his way through. Quality ball. And the counter is on. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. And that'll be the
자, 후반 갑시다.
of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. It's Salah!
까비.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
It's their second corner of the game.
아유, 이거 커서 잘못 옮겼다. 씨.
And he's taking no chances there. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity.
아, 저거 스루 갔으면 좋았을 텐데.
Dogged defense on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, well measured. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Iniesta. Xavi Alonso.
야,
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Messi! Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again!
오, 위험했어요.
Decent hit and on target.
바로 찼으면 들어갔을 수도 있는데 또 마치 왼발각이라.
To
근데
find corners now.
상대도 저게 저렇게 튈지 몰랐었나 봐요.
Iniesta goes short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
까비.
Hazard gets a foot in here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hangs in a cross.
68분.
Corner
저도
capitalising.
여기서 점유로 바꿔볼게요. 지금 이기고 있으니까 어찌됐든 점유로 바꿔봅시다.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 9, le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 8, Hazard. Le numéro 6,
오, 드록바.
le numéro 24.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
À leur place, le numéro 18, le numéro 11, Drogba. Le numéro 21, le numéro 19, le numéro 23.
Beckenbauer.
Changement en cours.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. That has been slung wide. Beckenbauer. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
아, 까비.
And smartly reclaimed. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ferdinand. Messi. Aims
야, 이거 잘 줬다. 진짜 잘 줬다, 이거는.
He's having a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move. Great chance! He scores! And they're back in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
아하, 패스 그렇게밖에 못하나, 쥐랑? 실망이네.
Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. And that's been won straight back. Lovely bit of skill. Messi! It's a loose ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Lyon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Il y aura
He's
4
got away.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Vinicius Junior.
마지막에 슛을 못했네.
Really well.
까비.
Now it's Messi. Four added minutes on the board. Ball's out. It'll be a throw in again. He won't be happy with that one. That has ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Good ball over the top. And that is it.
수고하셨습니다.
He's seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
자, 주말 잘들 보내시고요. 저는 여기까지 할게요. 시청 감사합니다.